So you want me to talk about the texture, and of course this is my main topic these days, and I'm working hard on how to find the solutions to create the textures that we need for each type of film. And I think when we were shooting film, it was easier because we have the grain texture and the chaotic effect coming from the film. Nowadays in digital, we could think that there is no texture. It could be like a clinic image, and I think it's wrong because in fact pixels are alive and there is different pixel, and we can treat the pixel in different stages. And starting from the lens, of course, that's where it starts with the light and skin tone and the makeup. But the texture is basically, for the moment, a kind of territory which is not really well known. And in digital, we can really we have some solutions to change, especially on the sharpness, because each camera has its own parameter of sharpness. And for the moment, it's not so easy to handle this sharpness the way we want. And the combination between the lens, the filtering, the glass filtering, the digital filtering, the combination with all these parameters, and of course with the lenses and the type of sensors and the way the analog to digital system is treated, lead to different textures. And my research is based on the fact that I think that in the future we will have more and more parameters to control this texture. Perhaps in post-production when we are shooting raw, or perhaps in the camera when you're shooting with an internal recording system. I think we have more and more possibilities. The biggest problem comes from a kind of let's say a triangle which is not really defined. I mean, one part is going to more resolution, one part is going to more color management, one part is having more let's say dynamic, but all in fact is based on the fact that in my opinion there is a lot of confusions on the number of pixels. And do we have really 4K, for example, on all the camera? Is it a real 4K camera that's shooting at me? I'm not so sure, to have the real 4K texture, you need a lot of photosites in the sensors. And of course you can pumping iron or pumping pixel to have the maximum of pixel with a minimum of photosites in the sensor. But at a certain point we create a kind of artifacts. And nowadays, to be sure that you have the real sharpness of the camera, it's not so easy because pixel is not equal to another pixel. There is different types of pixel. There is different types of feeling and emotion, because I don't care about technology. I care at the end about what the audience feel and what we feel in terms of emotion and motion in front of a screen. Lens in this process is is a very important part in terms of how you define the first, let's say, capture of this texture. If it's the right word, I'm not so sure. I don't think we have exact words for the moment to define how the texture is created by the lens, the combination with all these parameters. And for the moment, it's a terra incognita, and I think it's really interesting to dig into this part of the process.